Hello, ladies and gentlemen, bloody sunstarts and bloody sweethearts. Now, it's another chuffing installment. Big Al's bloody Quickshots. Now, stick around here for the bloody seat. Now, backed by Shuffy Papa Jamal. The reason why you see, here again, this young outstanding shuffing gentleman, Shuffy Big Rob, is basically, since he was on the last text messages, shuffing emails, letters through the chuffing post box, morning, noon, and chuffing night. Waking me up in middle of chuffing night. Letters flying in. I've been absconded, I've been stopped on this street, multiple chuffing sides by chuffing borderline flaming strangers. One guy had 3 bloody eyeballs. One guy, I call him Cyclops, this other guy, one chuffing eyeball. They said, oi. They weren't talking about my show being good, bad, or indifferent, saying we like that chuffing thing you did on Kraken. They were saying when. The question hot on their chuffing lips. When, please God, when the chuffing Big Rob coming back on chuffing show? Now, I listen to my chuffing subscribers, and it seems to me that my subscribers want chuffing Big Rob back on show. So they've got him back on the chuffing show because I listen. He's back. He means business. Now, if we seem like we're chuffing pistols, chuffing noodles, basically we're chuffing out. We've been slurping the entire chuffing night long. We've had chuffing beer coming out of his chuffing ears, nostrils, and other chuffing places they shouldn't be coming out of, you know what I mean? We've been drinking beer, whiskey, and everything in bits of chuffing tween. We've had the chuffing right out of it, haven't we, Rob?
We have, yeah.
Just before I ask this young fella a few questions, today it's been very blustery, very windy. I was walking down the street, chuffing gale whipped up. Chuffing glasses were like this. Hat blew off. So I'm trying to get my glasses on, I'm trying to pick my hat up. Another gust come from other direction, took my chuffing wig off. I didn't know which direction to go in. The chuffing hat were over there, wig were over there, glasses were down by my chuffing, crown chuffing jewels. You know what I mean? Very embarrassing chuffing spectacle. Now, he's here for a special chuffing treat tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Special treat because we're bringing out some of the chuffing old boys, some of the old legends. This is like a 80-odd-year-old chuffing Joe Bugner getting in ring with an 80-year-old chuffing Henry Cooper. Dust the chuffing cobwebs off and get chuffing pouring because we've got. First one, I'm going to bring them out one at a time because they deserve that much chuffing respect, the two of the big boys, the old guard, the legends. First one, Jack Daniels chuffing number 7. I've wrote down some information that you know this already. I'm singing from chuffing hymn sheet, you've read a chuffing million times, but I'm going to go through it. So Tennessee whiskey, come out in 1875. From Lynchburg, Tennessee. It was based at the Brown-Forman Corporation, Black Label number 7. Pop culture, a lot of rock and rollers have it. Keith Richards, staggering down the street, half off his chuffing tits on bloody LSD and cocaine and heroin, with a chuffing full bottle of chuffing Jack Daniels. And Frank Sinatra was buried with a bottle of this stuff. 80% corn, 12% rye, 8% malt. Filtered through 10 feet of chuffing sugar maple, ladies and gentlemen, to produce that classic, mellow, slightly smoky character. The experts say, produced using the Lincoln process, the experts say it's light, sweet, dry, spicy, and oily on the nose, smooth and soft, banana flaming milkshake, mixed nuts and caramel on the chuffing sip, and the finish is sweet, cereal, toasted chuffing oak. So, we're going to start there, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to bring out a couple of bloody glasses now. We're going to get the old chuffing bad boy. There she is. Full chuffing litre bottle. Look at that. It's bigger than Rob's head, look.
Number 7.
Nearly bigger than his head. Before we get into this, though, how you been keeping, Rob?
Yeah, good, thank you. Yeah.
You doing all right?
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Good.
We're doing bloody all right. You know, he's a bit more sensible than me. Because this room is devoid of light. And I've got sunglasses on. And I'm pouring whiskey. Most of it's going to end up on chuffing table. Because I can't see what I'm chuffing. No, but I'm glad you're okay, mate.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll get pouring. There she goes. Oh, there we go. There you go, Rob, sir.
Thank you.
Just a little babby there, just to keep chuffing wolves from bloody door, you know what I mean? There we go, put that over there. Right. Get your chuffing beat wrapped around that, Rob.
Cheers.
Cheers. Left nostril, right nostril. Left nipple, right nipple, belly button. Yeah, we're bloody. Oh, let's get involved. See what we got here.
This is just a classic, though, isn't it?
It's not still my left nostril. I told him we were chuffing piss, no. Oh, could happen tonight. Stay chuffing junior for a chuffing treat. Ooh, you might end up seeing one of us chuffing pair of chuffing bum cheeks before. Right. Well, yeah.
It's just classic, isn't it? It's classic.
That is the one you've smelt. That is the smell that I most closely relate to, like chuffing vomiting. You know what I mean? You've gone out on a night out as a young person, you've had them, probably with chuffing half a litre of flaming Coke on the top, and you've gone back to your plate, you're trying to impress some like kind of person of the opposite chuffing gender, you end up chuffing, barfing all over the chuffing face. Chuffing goes down a chuffing, so they never phone you up for a second date. It does smell nice though, doesn't it? Though?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Do you want? Shall we go around the old chuffing clackers?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I didn't used to think this, but do you know when they say once you know it, once you've seen it, once you've heard it, you can't unknow it, you can't unsee it, you can't unhear it. I just think chuffing bananas now. Seriously, can you taste bananas in that? Just in background, like a little bit like sweet banana, almost like bloody banana and shrimps.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I think he's just humouring me. He's eaten all his food, so he's just agreeing with me. You know, he's just being polite. I think Mighty Joe Young or King Kong, this is what they chuffing us up. Chuffing nice, that isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I don't know if it's just because we're chuffing piss that we'll sup out.
No,
But that's a tasty little chuffing morsel. Like, I also got some of that from my mate at work. A young guy goes by the name of chuffing Chris Pounder, and I give him a chuffing some of this. And he's in his 60s now, I think. If I'm doing you discourtesy by saying you're in 60s, I apologise. But he never had it before without chuffing Coke. He really enjoyed it. Right, let's have a sip of latte. There you go.
Oh, cheers.
Tastes like it's been strained out of a chuffing hot water bottle. That's bloody horrible.
Oh,
Jesus, bloody. I'm going to have a word with chuffing plumber. Something wrong with them bloody pipes. Now, who do you think we're up against? The second round two, chuffing Jim Beam White. As drunk by chuffing Eric Clapton on the front cover of his album, I think it's 1976 album, No Reason to Chuffing Cries, at a bar. Half chuffing piss, his chuffing hat's nearly falling off his head, and he's got a big bottle of this in front of him. You know what Clapton like with booze back in the day? A right chuffing slurper. Right, now this is not a Tennessee sour mash or like this is a proper, legitimate Kentucky bourbon. You can be from other places and be called a bourbon, but this is from Kentucky and it's a bourbon. So it's got the seal of approval coming from chuffing both directions, you know what I mean? James B. Beam Distillery. Claremont, Kentucky, and it's owned by Suntory Global Spirits. So presumably Suntory make Japanese malt whiskey. So is it owned by the Japanese? It must be, I'd have thought. One of the best-selling brands in the world, and it's got an high percentage of rye. And Rob knows I like me chuffing rye.
I do like
rye. And Jim Beam do an excellent rye, actually. They do a very good pre-prohibition style rye whiskey. On the nose, the experts say sweet, vanilla, cut A, cornfields and cereal. On the palate, good body, toasty oak, vanilla, cream on glaze, spice, pepper and an acetone chuffing note. And on the finish, toasty oak, resin and sweetness. And I wrote this little side bit of information. Now I shop at Aldi quite a lot. I'm not chuffing shade, but it's chuffing one of the best supermarkets. It's chuffing only one of those, you know what I mean? Forget your bloody ads and all that chuffing shite. Get yourself down chuffing Aldi. Do yourself a chuffing favour. And they've got a particular bourbon there. I've reviewed the honey one, but they also do a black label. Samuel Joe black label. And I swear blind, I would not be surprised if that is made by Jim Beam. It's got a lot of Jim Beam-ness about it. Jim Beam. You know what I mean? Now, we're moving away from... we're moving away, ladies and gentlemen, from the chuffing cowboy glasses to the chuffing jam jars. Because Jim Beam should be supped out of the chuffing jam jar. You know what I mean? That's your first chuffing fact of the chuffing day, ladies and gentlemen. Look it in there. Another litre bottle. 12 25 quid, 26 quid a piece, these, for litre, of these legendary chuffing drops. I was really impressed with that, Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Sometimes, do you know when you drink whiskey? Sometimes you drink it, and I think you need to acclimatise. It's not good for your liver, it's not good for your kidneys, but sometimes you need to acclimatise your chuffing taste buds, and then you start to receive it better. Because we've been drinking all night. It's not because we're chuffing piss. Our taste buds are at it. You know what I mean? They're on the chuffing ball. It's like a guitar player who's played shitloads of chords. He's ready for a gig. We're ready for... Our taste buds are ready for a gig, aren't we?
Yeah, we're ready. We are 100% ready.
Here we go. Get a bloody top, so don't be shy with him. That's a get up.
Ooh.
Get a chuffing up there. There you go. Hey, a long time chuffing dad. That's what my Uncle Fred used to say, like, you're a long time chuffing dad, you know what I mean? Let's have a bloody sniff there. Way different.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Do you favour it or do you different?
Jim Beam's my favourite. It is.
I've done this on a previous episode, haven't I? Chuffing Jim Beam, chuffing black, in chuffing shadow, you know what I mean?
It's my favourite.
Jim Beam, he's been there.
Sponsor us, come on.
Sponsors Jim Beam.
Jim Beam.
There's a film actually to do by Al Pacino called Scent of a Woman, and he goes into his hotel, and he says to his young associate, he says, I want this wall to wall chuffing John Daniels. And the kid says, don't you mean Jack Daniels? He says, he may be Jack to you, son. He says, but when you've known him as long as I am, he says, it's chuffing John. You know what I mean? We're all friends. Hey, cheers. Shall we have a slip?
Cheers, yeah.
Have you been in already?
I'm
He's not listening to
one. It's just so nice. Easy to drink,
Beam, man.
Yeah, easy to drink. It doesn't have that harsh afterburn that a Jack Daniels can have.
Do you think you had it tonight?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Like
this is just nice. It's just, yeah.
And the black even better. But you think
black's even better.
But you think that's still, you still like that?
Yeah, still like that, yeah.
I can't disagree with you. For me, I can taste with Jack Daniels nowadays. It's just a banana. You know what I mean? But a nice banana. But with the Jim Beam, you can really taste that corn.
Yeah.
And that you can taste what it's made out of. It's simplistic and it's not overcomplicated, but it's just a beautiful, honest, chuffing drink.
What is your favourite?
What are these?
Out of these two, what is your go-to? If you was going to have one, if you was going to buy a bottle, just randomly one night, what are you buying?
Oh, I've got a very long association with these two chuffing drinks. I go back chuffing. Jack Daniels actually used to do a white label.
Oh right.
He used to do a white label. I would say that between these two,
putting you on the spot here.
Yeah, but it's a good question. It's worth asking. It would depend on my mood. Do you know why I see these as? That's chuffing Robert De Niro. And that's chuffing Al Pacino. Now, are you in a Robert De Niro kind of mood? Do you want to watch chuffing Cape Fear or Bloody Raging Bull? Or do you want to watch a bit of chuffing Godfather? You know what I mean? So a lot of it comes down to mood. But I know what Rob's saying. The Jim Beam is smoother. One thing I would definitely say is that I think the Jim Beam rye is better than the Jack Daniels rye, but I think the Jack Daniels honey is better than the Jim Beam honey. Very closely combatant these. Very closely combatant, but beautiful. Beautiful. We're also slurping, ladies. Show what you're slurping there, Rob. We've been on the chuffing...
the Madry.
We've been on the chuffing shipyard. What's the other one that you've got on?
And the other one is Life and Death, is it? It's
Chuffing Death.
Oh, I don't know. It's over there anyway, but it's
Life and Death.
Life and Death.
We've screwed chuffing cans up now. We've obliterated them. You know what I mean? But we've had a decent night.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Old Charlotte cooked some kind of chuffing curry with bloody peanut butter in it. I went down a chuffing stone.
I did.
That went down all right.
Very tasty.
Rob's son troughed the chuffing pizza, got that chuffing down his guzzler.
Yeah, he did.
Everyone was chuffing happy.
Yeah.
Happy time. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's chuffing all about. We're a good chuffing mate, having a good chuffing slurp, and a good buddy. And also, my other best mate, I would say, outside of our chuffing scout, Stuart, you get your son on chuffing show, get your son chuffing brass lamp with me and chuffing Rob, Stu. Yeah. And we'll have a good chuffing slurp, mate. You know what I mean? Bloody tour. Life's too chuffing short, you'll have good times, haven't you?
Yeah.
You know, 100%. Sometimes it involves drinking vast quantities of whiskey. Sometimes it involves eating a lot of apples. Moderation. I don't just like drink all this chuffing shite all the time. I do look after my body as well, you know what I mean? I only eat chips 8 times a week. And I sleep at least half an hour a night. I take my health extremely seriously, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I mean? Because you want to live something once. Cheers, me also. Yeah. Have you got anything else that you want to add? Any interesting little, because I want you to get to know some of our chuffing chums now. You got any interesting little stories that you want to tell or anything? Or?
No. I mean, I'm just enjoying the Jim Beam, to be fair.
You're just enjoying the Jim Beam?
Yeah, it's very nice. This is my favourite. I mean, Black Edition, the Black Label, is my favourite. And that's because you bought it for me. And I've loved that ever since. But yeah, Jim Beam's a bit easier to drink. I like that. Yeah. I like it when it's easier to drink. So
I like it when you introduce something to somebody and they really enjoy it. Now, sometimes it goes right, sometimes it goes wrong. Now, Rob, I introduced him to the Jim Beam Black and he really got off on it. He really enjoyed it. It's become like a favourite.
Yeah.
There was this girl that I knew years ago before Charlotte, and she asked me advice about a chuffing car. Like a Ford Fiesta. And I said, chuffing, snap it up. I said, it's chuffing gold dust. You know what I mean? First time she took it out, but both her front wheels fell off. Front wheels fell off, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? Sometimes it goes tits up. No. Hey, have a chuffing good weekend. Enjoy your chuffing lives. And chuffing, make the most of it. Because you know what I mean? Life is short, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you think it ain't. But before you know it, you're looking like me. So, chuffing, savour and enjoy it like a chuffing nice bag of chuffing pork scratchers. Rob, down the actual he's out of drinking, mate. I can't keep up with him. The chuffing man's a bloody menace. He's turning me into chuffing alcohol bloody frolic, man, I'm telling you. We just want to say one thing before we leave you, ladies and gentlemen. You ready, Rob?
Yeah.
Chop, 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 chop.